Hi Taurus, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross-watchers. Cross-watcher, you could be dealing with a Taurus. The message could be for you, so feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you want to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you will always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. Also, you can ooh, devil's right there. What was I gonna say? You can follow me over on Instagram. That information is also down below. I just post more stuff on quantum physics and cool stuff like that over there. And yes, if you guys do jump over to Instagram, just know the only links that I have to anything are down below in the description box. Nothing else. I only have one Instagram page. All those links are down below. Anything else, please report and block. I will never DM you and ask you for readings or money or donations. All of my services only available on my website. That is down below in the description box, okay, my loves? And as always, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you've supported the channel. Let's dive in here. Alrighty, Rue, what is your name? Oh yeah, Taurus. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm a little tempted to talk just a bit on the Devil card, because I'm interestingly getting, yeah, cool. I'm kind of getting that when it comes to your communications, you might be a little bit more like, you might have an urge to speak your mind, and maybe it's from like the devil place. So I know that sounds funny to say in kind of a way, but it might be, okay, fascinating. This Mercury retrograde might be affecting your communications, and almost like you want to call something out, but it might be coming out in a shadowy way. Like maybe there could be a bit where you come across as a bully, or it could be that you're just feeling much more vocal. I just have to say that only because, like, the Knight of Swords is very clear. You know, this is a very courageous way of communication. So it's like your communications might come across as much more bold. You're not really, previously, if you've been kind of timid about saying certain things, it's like you'll probably just want to say them. That's the impulsivity of the Mercury retrograde. I'm not telling you guys to do it or not do it. I'm just saying, like, that's what the energy can trigger. It's like it almost entangles with your voice box, and you're just like, you want to say things much more. You might be a little bit more cutthroat or more like cutting things out. And I'm seeing here that there's a particular energy, and it's something about, I don't know if you said something impulsively or something very direct. Now there's a person that's looking straight at you, like, because I don't know if you revealed something. Like, I'm even getting a bit of a vulnerability there, but I'm seeing we have this no separation card. So you might kind of have this moment that pops up for you where you kind of get a clear insight either into yourself or another person. Like, whatever this is, it looks like it'll be good, because I think that it's important for you to understand this, because I can see that you're going to make peace with it fairly quickly. It's almost like when you see this, or when this communication happens, you're maybe initially you would have done something impulsive. I mean, that could have already happened, but now you're calming yourself down. Like, interestingly, I'm seeing that you're almost calm about what you said, or you're calming yourself through what you said, or making peace with it. I don't know what just happened, because yeah, you might be doing something actively to take care of yourself, because you're maybe realizing that these communications were helping you to see an element or an aspect of yourself where you want change, or you want to grow beyond what you've experiencing, because you have the Mountain, which is about getting to another height. Like every time I see this, yeah, it's your own personal Everest where you're trying to accomplish something. And when you get to this peak, you'll go back down into the valley, wherever you went, into places that you're comfortable with. And then you kind of like, you go into these other places to expand your energy, because that's what happens on Everest is they go to a certain level and then they go back to base camp, because like their body needs to adjust to the level of oxygen that's at this level. And that's kind of what you're doing symbolically, metaphorically in an area of your life, is you're expanding and then you go back a little bit and then you expand. So even what appears to be your backward progress, it's actually not. It's like you might not even be able to realize how much you've grown, just because like whenever you go back to your base, it might feel like, you want to be at this top like all the time. But I don't know, like maybe you're not meant to live there. I'm just joking. But it's like every time you come back here, it's just that you're allowing yourself to get integrated into these new heights. Okay, so just like allow it, like make peace with that this is a part of your process at this time, So you have the Lovers, and I just have to say this, like before the reading, I was hearing like a surprise pop in, I'm sorry, it was a surprise run-in with a person, and you do have the Lovers. So I'm seeing here, yes, there will be communications. Someone might also be coming in to make peace, or someone wants to calm down the energy with you in the communications. Because this Anima Mundi is pretty powerful, because it's like you get glimpses into yourself. So these conversations could have been helping you to see parts of yourself in your blind spot, and you had to kind of see them, because if you want to get to this mountain part, it's almost like these communications are gonna maybe be uncomfortable for a bit, but you will make peace with what comes from them. You need it to get to the next height that you're going into. I don't know what that means or why it's coming out that way, but that's just what it is. Okay, so Taurus, let's see. We have a King of Wands. Could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. This is just a very charismatic human. Okay, so you could have someone like that. This is a very strong person. Very confident. Maybe egotistical. The shadow card did pop out, so I don't know if they're arrogant or egotistical, or they know they can get their way. They are very nice on the eyes, very attractive. Okay, they're coming back in. 6 of Cups, there's a history there. They're either your child, or for some of you got this person is coming back in. We have the 4 of Swords. Okay, you feel like that's actually hilarious. I do think it's not hilarious. I think that there could have been some previous pain, or you experienced some betrayal from this person. So no wonder why you're coming across as this Knight of Swords, where you're maybe not as soft around the edges, but I do think this person's going to try to work their magic on you. Okay, because this Knight of Wands is like, they might try to schmooze you or stroke your ego with the right word, and they are good, Taurus. They are good at what they do. And because we have the 10 of Pentacles, I don't know if you're sitting on this, either a lot of money, or it's involving a lot of money, stability, all that. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's the Knight of Swords again. This is so funny. Okay, I'm almost getting like your communications, they're maybe more about your boundaries so that you have peace of mind. So you might be needing to do that at this time. Okay, I'm gonna take these. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. See, I don't know how much I like that, to be honest with you. Because I think there's like choices and options here, or an illusion, fantasy. Okay, Seven of Cups is not always my favorite, but it's also a lot of choices and options. Okay, so we have, here's the Six of Wands. I'm actually getting here, this is more like visualization, because you have the Nine of Wands here. I can see you might be feeling burnt out, or like your energy, it could be you have too many responsibilities at this time, but I'm seeing in your mind you really want to accomplish something, or you want a victory, or you want recognition. So no wonder you're doing this. You might be putting a lot of effort into a specific direction because you want to be like acknowledged. But the Six of Wands is more like, yeah, focus on visualizing your success. It might actually be the thing that pulls you out of this Nine of Wands, where you just you have to like, you know, at times you might feel like you want to give up, but you have to push through it. That's the perseverance part. And yes, I'm getting there will be a breakthrough, Taurus. Oh, shiz. What is that? Is that the Ten of... Oh, this was the Nine of Pentacles. I am so sorry. I totally got that wrong. And I did this wrong in another reading. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. There's a breakthrough coming. It could be monetarily. This also can be an announcement. Like, I mean, this could be you. But there's this King of Pentacles. We have the Tower, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Because I'm getting there's like protection around money. Okay. Or you almost like don't want to reveal something about money. Like you might be keeping things to yourself, or you might be protecting it. Protecting your assets or something along those lines. But I'm getting there's news coming in about something monetarily. It might surprise you. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like what you don't see, and it might be like you might not be seeing a way that you could make money, or like there's something available to you, and it would be connected to the mountain. So it's kind of like you might not be seeing an outlet at this time, or like how to generate money, but there is something here. I know that might be so frustrating. It is frustrating when I have to say stuff like that, but it's like, yeah, let me just say this. King of Pentacles, with the kings that are coming in, there can be an element of stubbornness, okay? And I'm saying that with love. You guys are amazing, okay? But there might also be that you've been so like, this is what always works. This is how things are supposed to be. And the Tower could be just like a repetitive thing that always comes around, and it's because like there's another way you could do things that would bring in more money, and it's like you might have to use that money or something to elevate you to a different cycle, or to get things in a different way, because the Ace of Swords is like a new way of doing things. So that's what I'm seeing here, is like it's a possible breakthrough, but that's always up to you if you want to do this. Like these are communications that are coming in that might be showing you a new way of doing things. And Taurus is so like, yeah, you might just be kind of like, it would be a struggle. And that is typical for humans. When you have to learn a new thing or step out of what's comfortable, it is painful. Like your brain has to rewire itself. But that's what I'm seeing come in here. We have the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. This person's bringing in a wish fulfillment, just FYI. Lots of kings. So as far as I can see, yeah, there's been some pain in the past. And I think, yeah, do what you need to do. Be very direct, honest about communications. But people are coming across as mature and fair in this, from what I'm seeing. I don't see, at least from what I can see, trust your own intuition. But I do think there's a person here that wants to be free, or wants like to maintain independence. They might be coming back from the past, and they're bringing in an offer, at least like, here's this wish fulfillment. Okay. How very interesting. So, Taurus, let me dive into the extended. I'll see whatever else wants to come out. If you want to join me over there, of course, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see it over there. But Taurus, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love. Wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.